What's up, everyone? Chris from Pickdawgz.com here with the free Major League Baseball home run prop show for Tuesday, May 16th, 2023. Just a reminder, if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and smash that thumbs up. It helps us out a ton. And we're going to get into the home run prop action for Tuesday. Tell you, Monday, fantastic start to the week for us with the home run props. Keeping the run going. We've had a fantastic run over the last week. I think we've given out 19 home run prop winners over the last week. If you've been, even if you've just played them single, you're probably up a nice chunk of change. I'll tell you, yesterday we hit 3 big bombs, and we'll go over those in a second. But just to remind everybody, these plays are just worth to have a sprinkle on some pizza and some coffee money. Not plays that I, suggest anyone dump their whole bankroll into. These plays are very high risk, high reward. There's just a lot of volatility in betting home run props, as there are with a lot of player props, but especially home run props, these high plus money odds. But if you are looking for the games that I do like the most, the ones that I am the most confident in, including my daily $19 best bet, you can head over to Pickdawgz.com, click the Premium Picks tab at the top of the page, and we'll make sure that you get sorted there. But we'll do a quick recap of the plays that we did hit on Monday. And like I said, it was just a fantastic day for the home run prop show. We had Nolan Gorman at plus 575. Unfortunately, clicked off on the wrong slide on Gorman, but we did hit him at plus 575 on the show yesterday. We also hit Nolan Arenado at plus 700. Homered on Sunday, homered Monday. Now he's coming into this one 4 straight games with a home run, and like I said, providing a ton of value. And Lourdes Gurriel Jr. also coming through for us at plus 700 as well. The 3 home run props alone, if we played yesterday and hit. If you played them single, you made over plus 1975 combined. You can only imagine what happened if you did a round robin on those 3 guys. So if you managed to hit with those, congratulations. And let's keep it rolling into Tuesday's action. Now, we'll do a quick sort of, I'm trying to think of what I want to say here. A quick sort of just refresher. These these home run prop shows are obviously meant to put you guys on some free pick winners, free pick player prop winners, but also meant to highlight the betting tools at Sports Chat Place and Pickdawgz.com. These betting tools will do all the heavy lifting for you. They will help you find player props, and they'll show you how often these player props hit, and they'll also show you which sportsbook is giving you the best possible price on them, which is key, because if you don't have a sportsbook with account with the sportsbook that's giving you the best possible price, you can sign up and get a sportsbook bonus, get that chance to have a free bet to play that best possible price. And not only that, you're adding another tool to your belt, which is the fact that the books cannot take away your ability to shop lines and find the best possible number and the best possible price. And it's definitely an advantage you need to take advantage of when you're sports betting. Those betting tools also, if you're big on betting streaks, they help you find, hot and cold trends to bet. If you're big on, parlays, there's a best parlay option where you can have a parlay built for you just with the best plus money odds that are on the table. Also, a parlay builder if you're looking for a specific type of parlay to be built for you. There's profitable angles, profitable teams, just a ton of data points that you can use to enhance your research when you're doing a lot of looking into making your picks for the day. So definitely make sure you head over to Pickdawgz or sportschatplace.com, check out those betting tools, and make sure you check them out and use them, because they're 100% free. You're not going to find betting tools like that for free anywhere, and especially none that are that extensive. And like I said, I could probably go for at least an hour talking about just how awesome these betting tools are and how much of a help they are. But we'll get into the home run prop action for Tuesday. We're going to go with a couple heavy stacks here today, as well as some individual plays. But our first heavy stack that we're going to look at is this matchup between the Blue Jays and the Yankees. Always an interesting affair, especially at Rogers Center. And the first one we're going to look at is a familiar face, Aaron Judge. To hit a home run at plus 280. It's actually, I think, a pretty decent price for Aaron Judge. Still leads the Yankees with a 27.3% barrel rate this season. Has 3 home runs with a 294 batting average against right-handed pitching in the last week. And in his career against Kevin Gossman, Judge batting 375 with 5 extra base hits, including 3 home runs. So we're going to take a shot here with Aaron Judge at plus 280. Also going to look at Anthony Volpe to hit a home run here at plus 850. This is, I think, is some great value as well. His home run prop show debut, I'm pretty sure, but He has a 10.7% barrel rate with a pair of home runs and a 318 batting average against right-handed pitching in the last week. Kevin Gausman, like I mentioned, he's given up a lot of hard contact, a 9.9% barrel rate this season. And I've said in my videos whenever I've had to cover a Kevin Gausman game, it's usually all or nothing with Gausman. He's either throwing 7 shutout innings or he's given up 8 runs in 4 innings of work. I think Gausman could get hit for a few here today. So I look for the value with Anthony Volpe at plus 850. Also going to look at Anthony Rizzo here at plus 600. I think this is also some great value. Has 3 home runs against right-handed pitching in the last week with a 316 batting average. He has a decent 9.7% barrel rate this season. So I'm going to take a shot here on Anthony Rizzo at plus 600. Now we're going to switch dugouts. We're going to go with a couple of Blue Jays in this one against Domingo Germán. I'm going to go with Dalton Varsho to hit a home run at plus 480. Germán, he's given up a 9.6% barrel rate this season. Varsho, he's hit 4 home runs against right-handed pitching since the beginning of May. 283 batting average and an 8.8% barrel rate. So I'm going to take Dalton Varsho at plus 480. Also going to look at Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at plus 430. He's got a 16% barrel rate this season, hitting .333 with a pair of home runs going back to May 1st against right-handed pitching. So I'm going to take a shot on Vladimir Guerrero Jr. at plus 430. Also going to look at Bo Bichette to hit a home run at plus 700. I think we're always getting great value with Bo Bichette. He has a pair of home runs and a .340 batting average against righties since May 1st. So take Bo Bichette at plus 700. And our last Blue Jay here, a bit of a long shot, and maybe not a name that maybe many people would think of off the top. But I'm going to go with Kevin Kiermaier to hit a home run at plus 850. It's been a while since we've seen Kiermaier go yard. He does have a home run this month against righties, and he's also hitting .324 against right-handed pitching since May 1st. Over the last week, hitting .538 with 4 extra base hits against right-handed pitching. This one's a gut feeling play for me. I'm going to go with Kevin Kiermaier at plus 850. Now, before we get into a lot more of our home run prop action, I want to remind everybody, I love interacting with you guys. So make sure that, you leave your picks in the home run prop comment section below. Do you like the angles that I took on some of these games? Do you not like the angles? Like I said, do you have player props of your own? Drop them in there. But I implore everyone, if you're going to do that, please leave them in there before the games start. Unfortunately, if the games start and, the player props aren't in there, doesn't really help anybody. And we're trying to beat the books as a team, as a unit. And heck, I've even picked out some player props from the comment section, before and have hit those in spades because you guys put out some absolute fire home run props that come through for us. And, none of this thank me later stuff. It's not a competition. Like I said, we are here to beat the books, one team, one goal. And to make some money on Tuesday, and we'll do it as a team. But get back into the home run prop action for Tuesday. We're going to go back to the well with a pair of our former friends and our current friends, familiar faces. Paul Goldschmidt to hit a home run here at plus 450. Goldschmidt still has a 14.8% barrel rate this season, hitting .391 with a home run against left-handed pitching since May 1st. Also hitting .500 with a pair of home runs in his career off of Wade Miley, who's allowed a 10% barrel rate coming into his start against the Cardinals today. So give me the Cardinals' Paul Goldschmidt to hit one at plus 450. And, well, he's hit 1 in 4 straight. Let's go for 5. We're going to go with Nolan Arenado to hit a home run at plus 375. Now they're starting to take out some of the value. They're realizing that Arenado's a threat here. He's, like I said, homered in 4 straight games. Since May 1st, he's hitting .333 with a pair of home runs in a limited sample size against left-handed pitching. So I'm going to roll with Nolan Arenado at plus 375. Honorable mention to Nolan Gorman as well in this game. Like I said, he hit for us yesterday. But the problem with Gorman is that he rarely sees action against left-handed pitching. So I left him off the list of official plays, but if you want to take a shot, by all means, it's just not one that I'm rolling with today. Now, we're going to switch up matchups here. We're going to go with a pair of Cleveland Guardians. Not often you see Cleveland Guardians on my home run prop list, but I'm going to roll with Jose Ramirez here to hit a home run at plus 425. Ramirez hitting .310 against right-handed pitching since May 1st. In his career, hitting .344 with 4 home runs against Lance Lynn, who does have a 10.1% barrel rate allowed coming into this start this season. Also, Lynn has allowed 11 home runs this season, including home runs in 7 of his 8 starts and also in 4 straight starts. So I'm going to take Jose Ramirez at plus 425. Also going to look at Josh Naylor to hit a home run at plus 450. I think this is some solid value. He leads the Guardians in barrel rate at 9.6%, has a pair of home runs against right-handed pitching since May 1st. Usually we see we see Josh Naylor have a bit of an impact for the Guardians as the main power threat, and I think he could go yard here again. So I'm going to go with Josh Naylor to hit a home run at plus 450. Also going to look at Shohei Ohtani to hit a home run here at plus 410. 2 home runs and a 368 batting average against righties in the last 2 weeks, and he's still second on the Angels in barrel rate with a 14.2% barrel rate this season. Dean Kramer allowing a 10.6% barrel rate on the year. So I'm going to roll with Shohei Ohtani to hit a home run at plus 410. Now, before we get into our last couple of games, sir, just want to give everybody a bit of a refresher if you're new to the home run prop show. The metric that I use a lot for when I'm capping these home run props, and something that you'll hear me mention a fair bit, is barrel rate. And everybody who's watches home run prop show has heard my sort of definition on barrel rate, but it's basically an all-in-one kind of metric that combines all the key factors into a well-hit ball that's likely to go for a home run. Perfect launch angle off of the bat, perfect exit velocity, and the further that you go into that barrel zone off of the bat, the more likely it is that you're going to have a well-hit ball into the outfield and subsequently a home run. And why is barrel rate important? Well, of balls that were constituted as barrels in 2022, 45% of them went for home runs, and that's the lowest percentage that we have really seen from barrels for home runs in a decade. Normally we're talking about 50 to 60% of balls that are quantified as barrels going for home runs. And if you're going to give me a 50 to 60% probability edge on a plus money player prop that's going at plus 450, plus 500, or even as low as plus 400 or 350, I'll take it any day of the week. I mean, like I said, it's one of those things that goes both ways, not just for hitters but for pitchers as well. For hitters, how many of your balls coming off the bat are going for barrels, and if you're a starting pitcher, how many of your pitches are resulting in barrels as well. So as I said, it goes both ways, and definitely is an important metric that I feel is key when you're betting on home run player props and finding that edge. But we'll get back into the home run prop action. We have only a couple more games to look at here, and we're going to roll with to this matchup between the Atlanta Braves and Texas Rangers. Going to go with Sean Murphy here at plus 540. Dane Dunning hasn't given up much for Texas, but Murphy, he could still get to Dunning here. Leads the Braves in barrel rate at 20.9%. He's hitting .273 with 3 home runs against righties this month. So I'm going to take a shot here with Sean Murphy at plus 540. Also going to look at Ronald Acuna Jr. to hit one at plus 360. I think Acuna Jr. really starting to find his groove offensively. He has a 14.9% barrel rate this season, hitting .308 with versus right-handed pitching since May 1st with a pair of home runs. Now, I'll give honorable mention to the Texas Rangers here, but I just can't find any matchups that I loved enough to give out here. So far, in the month, the Braves bullpen, tied for second most home runs allowed as a unit with 8. So take that for what it's worth. But I would lean towards some Rangers here, like Garcia, Heim, Josh Young. But again, none of those guys I could really feel confident enough about to give out as a player prop or a home run prop here. But last couple we're going to look at here, we're going to go to the Arizona Diamondbacks. We're going to go to a familiar face, Christian Walker, to hit a home run here at plus 425. Now in the month of May, Christian Walker's been absolute fire against lefties, hitting .417 with 3 home runs. Oakland's Kyle Muller, he's given up an 11.9% barrel rate this season, while Christian Walker hitting for a 10.1% barrel rate at the dish this year. So give me Christian Walker to hit one at plus 425. Also looking at Lourdes Gurriel Jr. to go back to the well with him here, plus 575. I think it's just worth a sprinkle. He has a solid .545 batting average in May against lefties, but a lot of singles. He's not necessarily hitting for power, but he's been hitting well as of late, and he helped us out on Monday. So like I said, why not? It's worth a sprinkle here at plus 575. And our last one, our longest shot of the day, and we've had a couple ones, so that should tell you where this one is at. I'm going to go with the shot with Gabriel Moreno to hit a home run at plus 1,000. It's also worth a sprinkle here at this price. Hitting .583 versus lefties since May 1st. Again, another Diamondback that's making contact, but not necessarily hitting for power against lefties. But at this price, I can't pass up a shot on Moreno here. So I'm going to take Gabriel Moreno at plus 1,000. Now I will give honorable mention to the Seattle Mariners against Boston. I like a few names in that game for a lean. Guys like Teoscar Hernandez, Julio Rodriguez, Cal Raleigh. As Nick Pivetta has struggled with a 6.30 ERA at home. 6 of his 8 home runs allowed this season have come at home. But honestly, there was nothing I could really find a strong angle on to give out here. But like I said, if you're looking for sort of a lean in maybe another game, or if you were thinking about that game, I would lean towards the Mariners in that one, as I think they could get to Pavetta there. But we'll do a recap of the home run props that we did give out on today's show. Hopefully we can hit a couple more of these for you guys. We started things off with Aaron Judge to hit a home run at plus 280. Had Anthony Volpe to hit a home run at plus 850. Anthony Rizzo to hit a home run at plus 600, all for the Yankees. Then we switched to the Blue Jays and went with Dalton Varsho at plus 480. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. to hit a home run at plus 430. Also had Bo Bichette for the Blue Jays at plus 700. Also had Kevin Kiermaier for the Blue Jays at plus 850. And we switched it up to the Cardinals and Brewers. We went with the Cardinals and Paul Goldschmidt at plus 425. Nolan Arenado at plus 375. And then we switched it up to the Guardians. Went with Jose Ramirez at plus 425. Also for the Guardians, went with Josh Naylor to hit one at plus 450. Shohei Ohtani for the Angels at plus 410, a standalone play for the Angels against Dean Kramer and the Orioles. Then we went to the Atlanta Braves, went with Sean Murphy to hit a home run at plus 540. Also for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. at plus 360. With the Arizona Diamondbacks to close things out, we went with Christian Walker at plus 425. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. at plus 575. And Gabriel Moreno at plus 1,000. But thank you guys so much for watching. Appreciate each and every one of you. Close to 130,000 subscribers here on our YouTube channel. I wouldn't have been able to do it without your guys' love and support. But if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel and hit that thumbs up. It really helps us out. And if you're looking for my best bets, again, you can find those at Pickdawgz Premium. While you're at Pickdawgz or Sports Chat Place, I implore everybody, please check out these betting tools. They are 100% free. They will do the heavy lifting for you. They are definitely a tool that you want to have in your back pocket when you're making your best bets for the day's action. Player props, sides, totals, you name it. You want them on your side. And if you haven't already, make sure you're subscribed to our channel. Smash that like button. It helps us out as well. Make sure you're subscribed so you can get notifications for when the newest content drops here at Pickdawgz. And like I said, sometimes with this these home run prop shows, especially probably for tomorrow with Wednesday afternoon baseball likely, try to get these out as soon as possible. And it doesn't always leave a ton of time between the first pitch of our first game and when the video is released, just because we're waiting on information and prices on player props. So if you have those notifications turned on, you get the notification as soon as the content drops. You can get those plays in as soon as it comes out. But thanks for watching. Appreciate each and one of you guys again. Let's crush the bookies on Tuesday and let's cash some winners.